Look at the little sliver of the moon. I'm going to go make myself a cup of coffee. I'm gonna sit back, relax, enjoy the peace and quiet, and just watch nature. I love watching the pelicans go by, and I love watching the dolphins, as you guys know. It's a little bit later in the morning, and I feel like that intro was a little confusing. It's just like, bam, here's the ocean, here's the sunrise, and I didn't do any explaining. So, we are at the Outer Banks. Today is my birthday.
It's my birthday!
I am so blessed to be at my favorite place in the whole entire planet Earth for my birthday. I've just been sitting here looking out at the ocean all morning, watching the thousands of dolphins that are out there, and it's just been so fantastic. We are going to be in the Outer Banks next week, so the plan was not for us to be here this week, and Michael saw that our house was available, so he was like, why don't we just go? And it happened to fall on my birthday. So it's really cool that I get to be here for my actual birthday. I think I'm gonna say birthday a lot in this vlog, but I didn't used to make a big deal out of my birthday. Like back in high school, my friends, they would skip school on their birthday, and I didn't get it because I was like, it's just another day. It makes no sense to me. But the older I get, the more I realize life is so precious and we are all here just by chance. So your birthday is actually really special, and it's a reason to celebrate life and just the beauty of it all. So I'm going to soak in every beautiful second that life has to offer me today, and I am going to start off by taking a walk on the beach. I'm gonna leave the girls here because they're enjoying their morning naps. Michael's still asleep, so I'm going to listen to an audiobook and just take a nice peaceful walk on the beach. Piglet is so ridiculous. She lives the life, just so you all know. She's very spoiled. And then Oatmeal just loves to sunbathe. If she finds a sunspot, she's happy. One of my favorite things to do is look at all the seashells that wash up. And I love these ones that have purple in them. I think that they're so beautiful. But my all-time favorite find on the beach is, of course, sea glass. I love to find sea glass, and I have a small collection at home. Never a dull moment at the Outer Banks. This little boy is carrying a dead bird. Alrighty then. That beach walk was perfect. Now I am going to have the most nutritious and healthy breakfast you have ever seen. So if you've watched our Colorado vlogs, then you know I love to eat Eggo waffles. I do not eat these at home. I only splurge on them when I am on vacation. I really love to eat them in Colorado because it's a super quick and easy breakfast and it's really yummy. So I have Eggo waffles today and I'm gonna eat them because they're my favorite and I deserve it on my birthday. All time best of the best. Look at that drip. Cheers to you guys. So, so good. All right, it's taste test time. Do you guys remember that? T-shirt time.
T-shirt time.
I bet Michael doesn't remember it because he probably never watched Jersey Shore.
Oh no, yeah, I wouldn't know.
All right, we're doing a taste test. Michael, you really don't have to try it if you don't
No, I
want.
will.
Because he doesn't
I'm not
like
gonna be a
warheads.
baby, but I don't like warheads.
Anything sour. So this is a new flavor. This is the black cherry.
Ugh.
Now, Mike and I both agree that the coloring is not a good choice.
It looks like it'd be chocolate.
Like, it doesn't look too good. They should have done either like all black, which would have been super cool, or a different type of red, maybe. Not the brown, you know? So, don't love the coloring. This is Michael's drink of choice. This is his favorite flavor. What is that called?
America Pop.
America Pop. Okay, let's taste test this.
Ooh. Get it over with.
It's not sour at all. It's not sour at all.
That actually isn't nearly as bad as I thought. It's not sour.
The watermelon one
It's not
is
too bad.
actually crazy. I love how sour it is. I don't love this flavor. It's not the best, but I love the taste of Ghosts a lot. And a lot of people always ask, do you guys get sent these or is this like sponsored stuff? No, we just love energy drinks. I love me just a good tasting drink that gives me some energy. So we're constantly trying new flavors.
So our taste test is legit. We don't get paid.
Yeah, I went and bought this at the Food Lion. But honestly, I will probably never buy this flavor again. I'm always gonna go back to the watermelon because that's way better. All right, so I'm gonna drink a little bit of this and we are gonna go down to the beach and go for like my trillionth walk of the day because it's my favorite thing to do. So I'm just filling my day with walks. We're actually just gonna drive down to the beach access because there was still a good bit of people on the beach. So we're gonna go down here because it's more private. And we just saw something really crazy while we were leaving.
Pretty wild. So a jet flew overhead, but like the sound was like intermittent. It was like, and then like by the time you walked out, so like 5 seconds later on the deck to see it, it was like 5 miles away. So the plane was going faster than the speed of sound for sure. And it was really cool to see. I mean, it was flying.
Well, we've never heard that happen before. They fly over all the time. They've actually flown over like 3 times today. So it was crazy to experience that.
Supersonic.
This is the first beach access at the end of Avon.
Look at this, nobody here.
This is a nice little tip and trick if you want to be all alone. Get away from the houses, and then you have the beach all to yourself. Oatmeal and Michael are way up there because they're running. Piggy and I are hanging back. It's good to hang back sometimes because Piglet and I found the jackpot. Look at this gorgeous piece of sea glass. I love it. Isn't that pretty, Goose? Oh my gosh, there's more. Look how perfect. It's definitely super cool to find light blue and just clear, but green is pretty too. I will honestly take any color. I love it no matter what. I have a little story time for you guys, and don't worry, I have footage of it, so it's gonna be awesome. It's not gonna be just like boring me telling the story. Now, I thought that was gonna be the case, so let me start from the beginning. Before I started the vlog today, well actually right after I started, I filmed the sunrise, and then moments after that, I saw something huge out in the water. And I was like, there is no way that that is a dolphin. It's far too big. So I got my binoculars and I looked, and it was moving really slow. It was very big. So I went and I woke up Mike and I was like, I think that there's a whale out there. We gotta send out the drone. He got up immediately. And as soon as he came out here, he saw it as well. So he sent out the drone, and it's very hard to locate something with the drone because it's so small. The ocean is so massive, and the sun was very, very bright, reflecting off of the ocean. So as I'm trying to see it and direct Mike, it goes into the reflection of the sun on the water, and it was too bright and I couldn't see anything. And it basically just vanished. And I thought that was the only story I was gonna be telling you guys today. So I was pretty bummed that there was no footage of it. And I also was bummed because I was like, I don't know if that was a whale. Like, what the heck was that thing? It was so big. So I enjoy my day, go about my day. We just did the walk with the girls on the beach. We come home, I go right to the fridge to get a drink. I turn around and I see another huge blowhole. So I run over, I get my binoculars. I didn't say a word because I was like, I'm not saying anything until I'm positive. It comes out of the water. I see all the barnacles on its back, and I started freaking out. I was like, Mike, it's back, it's back. I can't believe it's back. Like, all of this room, you guys, and somehow the whale comes back twice in one day. That's just so insanely rare. So Michael got out his drone and he was able to locate the whale. It was in fact a whale. And we were thinking it was maybe a right whale like we saw a few years ago. So this is our second time seeing a whale, and it is the most insane feeling. Like, it's so cool. But I think, well, both of us think it's actually maybe a humpback whale. I was freaking out on the deck, jumping up and down, screaming, telling the neighbors because they were out on their decks. So I must have looked like a complete maniac, but it was the coolest thing. My grandfather and I shared a birthday, and that was always so special, and I would love to think that he sent this to me as a little birthday gift, and it was truly incredible. I cannot believe I saw a whale this morning, but I wasn't 100% sure, so that was always gonna bug me. And then I got to take lovely walks on the beach. I found sea glass, which is my favorite, and then I got to, for sure, see the whale because it came back. The sun is going down, so we probably won't see it much anymore, and we are actually about to head out to the grocery store because we are going to get pasta supplies for my favorite meal ever. And I'll show you guys whenever it's done. The camera never does this dinner justice. It is such a bright orange in person, and it just looks so dull. It's the same thing on my phone. I don't know why. It's amazing. It's my favorite pasta dish. I cannot wait to have this. And then we have all sorts of fun desserts. Got buffalo chicken dip, and we're going to end off the night watching trash TV. Now, Michael and I, we actually don't really watch TV at all. But when we're down at the Outer Banks, we watch Gypsy Rose.
Oh, that's such trash.
I'm outing us, but
It is trash, but it's really entertaining. Like, their lives are insane.
oh my God,
They
it
should
is
have
so
locked that girl
entertaining.
back up. Like, day 2 being out, they should have been like, you know what? She should probably go back.
The stories are crazy. So we are deep into the Gypsy Rose drama. Like, it's crazy. So we love to watch her show. Very entertaining, very trashy. But yeah, that's how we're gonna spend our night, eating pasta and more junk food and watching Gypsy Rose. I forgot to say my goodbyes and close off this vlog. Shocker, I know. What else is new? So it is a couple days later, and I wanted to give you guys a few updates on the whale. So the whale actually came back the very next day, and I cannot stress this enough to you guys how unbelievably rare and unheard of that is. So we're friends with a few locals down here just from us coming so often, and the majority of them say that they have never seen a whale. So that just goes to show how crazy lucky we are to have seen 2 different whales. So we posted the footage on a local Facebook page that we're a part of down here. The same lady that reached out to us about the right whale reached out to us about this whale. And she remembered us and she said, you guys are so lucky to see 2 different whales. She also confirmed that it is a humpback whale. So I don't know if you guys remember when we found the right whale, they invited us to the aquarium and asked us to give them the footage that we had because it's one of the most rare whales out there, and she was pregnant, so they were trying to track her. It was really awesome that we could give them footage and help them see her more up close and the activities that she was doing. I realize that some of you may not think that this is the coolest thing in the whole entire world, but Michael and I love to see wildlife, and the fact that the aquarium has reached out to us twice saying that this is like unheard of is so cool, and it just makes us appreciate it all the more. I think that this birthday was probably the best one that I have ever had. It was one of the most amazing days ever. So with all of that being said, I can close off the vlog here. I'm currently making chocolate chip cookies because I need to get rid of this dough before we have to leave. I don't know if you guys caught this at the beginning of the vlog, but I told you that we will be here next week as well, but we will not be in the house that we are always in. So we're doing something completely different that we have never done before, and I don't want to spoil anymore because it's gonna all be in the next vlog after this one. So I hate to leave you guys hanging, but I really don't want to spoil that video. So I'm gonna close this one off here and make sure that you guys check out the next upload after this, and then you can see what crazy stuff we're getting into next week. So thank you guys so much for watching this video and being a part of my special day. Hopefully you guys enjoyed, and we will see you all in the next video. Bye guys.